Hey everyone, it's Holly, and today I'm going to be briefly explaining the training behind why I didn't just muzzle Milo when he was biting for the dryer and for other parts of the grooming process. The reason I'm sharing this information and showing you these clips is because I think that it has lots of educational value, and I think it shows what dog groomers go through behind the scenes. A lot of people won't post these clips because they're either embarrassed or they don't want their handling skills to be nitpicked, which is something I completely understand, but I've been on the internet for a few years now, and I've been posting content on here, so I'm not too worried about feedback or criticism like that. So anywho, the reason that I didn't immediately just muzzle him is because I've been doing desensitization work with him for quite a few months now. My goal with him as an individual is to get him to, at the very least, accept the process, not just be forced through it. And a lot of dogs, I think they're often just forced through it so many times that eventually they might give up or give in. But other dogs, they really learn how to fight through. And sometimes they learn how to fight so much and they're so fearful, they're so anxious that they actually have to be put under anesthesia once a year just to be shaved down, which is something that I'm entirely looking to avoid, not only with Milo, but with any dog that comes to me. Milo is a dog that could have easily gone down that path, so I figured instead of putting it behind a paywall, that I would just share a session with you guys to show you how progress is made with training like this. So what you're seeing here is actually 2 months worth of progress. He used to bite at the nozzle so continuously that I wasn't able to dry him at all. He also used to jump lunge off the table, so there's also that. At first, I'm asking him to jump on the table by himself because I want him to build confidence around the equipment and the grooming process itself. He also knows that I have treats that he's able to earn, but y'all have to remember that we do have a very strong training relationship as he is my personal dog. And if I was training someone else's dog, I would do it similarly, but I probably wouldn't put the bull right there on the edge. I start off by just turning it on and offering him a treat on the lowest setting. And then I go to blow dry his body, and what does he do? He snaps at it. I stop for just a second and go back to blow drying. When he allows me to blow dry for a second, I offer him a treat for allowing me to do so. It's important that we know not to stop the process entirely just because they bite at us, because we want to make sure that they're understanding that, hey, you get blow dried, you get positively reinforced if you allow me to do so. And actually, this is the first session where he started offering a replacement behavior, which is also his trick behavior called shy. I wasn't directly asking for it, but he was offering it to allow me to blow dry his head. So I said, hey, I like that. I'll reinforce that, and that's good. Here's an interesting clip where I use pressure and release to teach the dog that just because you're doing this undesired behavior, putting your teeth on me, doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. I'm holding his foot, holding onto his foot, holding onto his foot until he stops fighting, and then I let go. And now here he is, allowing me to hand scissor his foot a few minutes later with no problem. Dog training like this really pays off over time, and it takes a lot more patience and skill than just forcing them through it, but I promise it'll be well worth it. Not only for the dog's well-being, but possibly for your wallet. We also have to remember that every dog groomer is their own individual human being who varies in patience and understanding of dog behavior and training. So please, tip your groomer well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.